Makers, are you as excited about the Distress Watercolor Pencils as I am? I have wanted these in a line of Distress for so many years. Really, actually, since the Distress markers were discontinued. I used these for watercoloring all the time. They were just a fixture on my desk. And so I have really missed them so much and wanted something that was as convenient and that would allow me to do some detailed watercoloring, as well as have the ability to even, do some washes and some things like that. So the addition of these pencils is just been kind of a dream come true for the last few years. I've really wanted something like this, and now that I've gotten to try them, I love the different properties and I love how pigmented they are. These are not wood watercolor pencils. These are paper wrapped, so you have a solid pencil all the way through. I sharpened my first pencil, which happens to be my favorite color, peeled paint, and I can't get rid of those little peeled paint shavings in it. And so I'm going to attempt to put my shavings into a well, and then I'm going to add a few drops of distilled water to it and mix it around, and then see if when the water evaporates, if it will just leave the pigment in the well, and if that will be something that I'm going to be able to use with my water brush to add, big areas of color or to watercolor later on. And then I can continue to use these for adding my detail and things like that. So I'm hoping that they'll work well together. So let's just give it a try and see if it works. It takes a little bit of time to go through and sharpen all the pencils and then put all the shavings into each little well, add the water, stir it up, as you saw the process earlier. But I'm really happy with this Distress Watercolor Pencil palette from the shavings, and just so happy that it, matches all of my pencils. So what I'm going to do is do a little bit of watercoloring with the palette and then add the detail with the pencils, because that's the beauty of having the sharp end on the pencils. You can add some detail. So I'm going to watercolor just something that I could use on a project if I wanted. This is from the Pressed Foliage CMS 376 stamp set from a couple of years ago, and I really love the veining in these fall leaves. Makers, I am chalking this up as a win for me. Not only do we have the creative convenience now of Distress watercolor pencils in the Distress colors, but no wood, so we can sharpen them, save the shavings, have a Distress watercolor palette as a companion piece to the sharpened pencils, which makes watercoloring so easy because I just pick up the color from the palette, and you saw me color the leaf very quickly, and then I was able to use the sharpened pencils to go back in and do all my detail work. So I am beyond thrilled that my watercoloring and things like that are now not only convenient, but in the beautiful Distress color line. So thank you, Tim. Thank you, Ranger, for bringing these into the Distress line. I couldn't be happier, and thank you for following along with me as I tried this out to see if it would work. I had a lot of fun. I hope you did too. And I want to wish you all a very colorful day.